Rachel, and right now I am in the Philippines with Arsenal to do part of the gap year. So the gap year is you do 3 stages. Stage 1, you're in London for 5 months, and you're got lots of coach ed, which you did with Dino, and after that you go into like all the schools in London, and what you're doing in there is you're just coaching football as part of the PE sessions. So in primary schools you're assisting because they've got their primary stars and they've got their curriculum which has to be met, and if you're in secondary then you're running the sessions, so you need to like come up with the sessions, you and your partners. And then in both primary and secondary schools you do after school clubs as well, which is like the gap year people's thing. So it's up to you to come up with a plan really. So I did that, and yeah, that was good. That was the first time I moved away from home because, as you might be able to tell, I'm from Scotland. Just finished an undergraduate degree in sports science at Edinburgh, and that was cool. And I thought after graduating that I want to keep doing something to do with sport, but I kind of wanted a break from education. Look at this dog. Yeah, so I kind of wanted a break from education, and I also wanted to do a master's after. So I thought, gap year. I saw this while I was studying, so I applied, and here I am. It's January just now, and I'm on the other side of the world, which is cool. So this is stage 2 that we're on now. So me and Brad are in the Philippines in stage 2, and this is our first week. So right now we don't really have anything to do, so we're just kind of chilling. I am currently going to the shops over there to get some food. These little things here, they're like the taxis, multi-cabs, there you are. So it's like a taxi bus thing. So the multi-cabs are like a taxi bus thing. You just hail them down, they stop for you. But lots of different people can go on at the same time, but they've got like a set route. Look at this dog. Look at this dog. There's loads of dogs just about, but they're not stray, they're people's pets. They're just like, kind of like cats. That they're not allowed to wander around. Yeah, so we're gonna work in schools and stuff over here in the Philippines as well. So while we're here, we're going to be working in schools, kind of like what we were doing in London, as well as helping with tournaments and that are run by FFLA, Football for Life, Fund Life, which is the organisation that we're working with while we're over here. So that charity started because in 2013 here in Tacloban there was a super typhoon Yolanda, which devastated the city, which is quite sad. Around 6,500 people are estimated to be killed, but I was told that after a certain point the government just stopped counting, so it's at least double as what they think the actual kill rate was, which is pretty sad. So the organisation that we're working with is set up to make football for kids, because after the typhoon the act of being a kid was kind of taken away from some of the children, as they would have to look after siblings or parents or be their own parents. So Football for Life uses football for kids just to get together and just see friends and just muck about and be kids again for a little bit, which is really cool and something that I think is really worthwhile, and I think it's really great that Arsenal's getting involved with it, and I'm kind of glad that I'm involved with it too. So we'll see how this goes. I'll keep updating you guys. And yeah, so we're working at 2 schools, one well, that we've visited so far anyway. One is pretty cool, that more girls play than boys apparently. We were told that basketball is the main sport here, and not many people like football, especially as the first sport. So the kids, some of them don't really know who Arsenal is, so, but now they do because we're helping out, so that's good. The other school is more boys than girls, and we coach them at this field, which happens to be a memorial field. So we were told that underneath the grass there's lots of dead bodies from the typhoon, which is quite sad, but also good that they're using it for good, using it as a community park and playing football on it. There's obviously basketball courts there as well, naturally. Yeah, so I'm just arriving at the staff house now, and I'll update you later.